As you learn to master your emotions here in Pisces season, you're being called to level up, as it is the last sign of this zodiacal year, the astrological year, last sign of the zodiac. It's time to really take a look at what emotional ties that we want to choose to make the divine choice, Seven of Cups, to whatever we're ready to commit ourselves to, illuminating the cup that we want to focus on. Seven of Cups in reverse is kind of that beautiful choice has been made, whereas Seven of Cups upright can kind of feel like that land of indecision. Maybe too many options. Having this conflict of where to give our energy to. Power struggle. Five of Wands. On your road to evolution, you're being called to level up, to stay grounded, to do the committed, consistent efforts, to follow your intuition, and enjoy this hair-blowing experience. Again, to stay grounded, these beautiful red corners here, and to tap into your inner strength as we also look to see what it's time to walk away from. The emotional ties, projects, people, places that are no longer serving us, that may be draining our cups or having them, broken ties, Eight of Cups. Whatever didn't weather the storms of our, of our current lives. The Strength card with Leo energy reminds you to be your own best friend, to look for your resilience, to know 222 from a sense of experience just how strong you are, and to continue to strengthen your emotional fortitude. More solar energy here, so in that Christ consciousness energy, because it's time to build with and for what we want to create towards that wish fulfillment with the Ten of Pentacles. It's time to truly step into creating your dream, to create the ripples that will welcome in the manifestations. Hello, high flyers and deep divers, and welcome to February 23rd and 24th, excuse me. We just went through the 222 portal, this portal of the Wheel of Fortune, a reminder of the impermanence in all things, that the wheel in the sky keeps on turning, as well as how can we leverage the cycles of the wheel. How can we find the wisdom, the intuitive guidance, the illumination? Two nines here. Drawing on our experiences and our strong connections, the connections that make our cup float, that help us to feel full, and looking at everything we've gone through with the Nine of Wands here, has and is teaching us how to alchemize this energy to become the magician. Moving from the fool to the magician as we go from student into creator. You're learning how to be a co-creator of your own life with the magician. And to find what's in your heart, to be authentic, to follow your authentic blueprint. Cheetahs may be of significance here. Again, the infinity sign and all the solar energy of illumination. This is a precarious time to illuminate your desires, your true desires, and your what's no longer serving us as well. You know, it can be an emotional time, Pisces season, but like every sign on the wheel, each sign offers the medicine of its very own challenges. 5:55 on the timer. Can you embrace the change? Calling in the angels, spirits, and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we need to know, see, and hear moving forward to get more clear about how to move out of this land of indecision and into the promised land here, to walk out of that land of broken glass and just find softer strides, finding the ease and balance, reciprocity. We need to know, see, and hear from the Secret Language of Color deck. Secret Language of Color deck looks like this. Back. We're going to start out with Mauve and enjoy clear hearing. Yeah, that goes with going within to listen to our intuition, to listen to the higher mind, to the inner guidance, to receive messages from spirit as well. Upper spiritual chakras here with the pineal gland, crown chakra. 43 makes 7, calling us back to commitment and divine choices. Will you choose to hear clearly what's meant for you and what's not? Because what you're not changing, you're choosing. Nurture yourself with orange. Yeah, we're getting lots of the sacral chakra energies coming around lately. Listening to our emotions, nurturing our emotional fortitude. Nurture your emotional strength. And yeah, allow yourself to make the choices that serve you, to act in a mature way, to draw on your experiences to see how far we've come, so that we can stay grounded on this journey towards success. Scarlet and success. Scarlet of the root red chakra here, reminding us again to stay grounded, to integrate these lessons that we're learning as well. We're being called to integrate what's, in the depths of your emotions. It's the number 7 card again. Maybe seeing 777. Actually, the first 3 cards out here, 16, 7, and 43 all make 7. Maybe seeing 777. That was just a beautiful confirmation of the significance of 7s in this reading. Divine choice. Number 11 from 38, and Sapphire. Regenerate your body. Regenerating the emotional body, the throat chakra here with Enjoy Clear Hearing and Sapphire. You call on that cosmic sapphire energy to help clear and cleanse that throat chakra center, to open you up to truth and bathe you in cosmic truth and wisdom. Any Mayat coming through here, and the Justice card as well. bringing justice to yourself by balancing the mind and body, the emotions, so that we can calm the mind, body, and soul, so that we can find healing and welcome in healing with Emerald. Emerald has that energy of Archangel Raphael, the Emerald dragons. And yeah, of heart healing, heart opening our heart as we choose to leave behind what may have been weighing it down, so that you may attract abundance. We have to be in a calm mind, body, and soul in order to attract the abundance we desire. And if we're getting tossed about oppositely by old emotions or historical reactions, again, just a reminder to meditate, to ground, to take time to go within and listen to your feelings. Something in my eye. So that you can clear your vision, get whatever's blocking your sight to see the abundance that's already apparent in your life. How can you look for the abundance that you've already experienced, receive, and allow those memories to fill your cup? Calm mind, body, and soul, and connect to mind, body, and soul. So once you can calm the emotional body and get grounded and make some room, release some of those emotional binds that no longer serve us. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to release someone for always and forever. It can just mean releasing the attachment. You can be in friendship with someone after having, released the attachment to the emotional baggage that may have previously been part of the relationship. My voice is kind of fading there, so perhaps we're struggling to speak, or really maybe we've been pushing down some truth about some emotional baggage here. You are strong enough to make room for your dreams. You've put in so much work, and you're so intuitive and so many things in your life to look at to build a picture of what you do want. So focus on that. From the Prism Oracle, what do we need to know, see, and hear to get more solid, to get more clear? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Hearing platonic solids, that connection with Archangel Metatron, and sacred geometry. Trust. Learning to trust yourself, to trust coming together of the head and the heart, to trust your true desires, to trust the whispers of spirit, of your own inner spirit, your higher self. Because it's time to activate your healing power, to receive yet another activation of your healing power. Archangel Michael helping to sever the ties from any of that baggage and making room for that emerald green ray, Archangel Raphael, Arcturians, and the Lyrans, definitely with the big cats out here. As well as your guides, starseed family, brothers and sisters, all here to help us raise our frequency, to make the loving choices, to step into love, to come into the loving heart, to raise and to unconditional love of the fifth dimension, Christ consciousness. Spirit wants you to receive the illumination of love, of making the loving choice. Choose to put in the work to conserve your energy, because our energy is our greatest commodity. What we give our attention to, energy goes toward. This is that atomic structure, sacred geometry as well. And yeah, attracting success with your energy. You've got the energy to attract success. And Spirit wants you, it's time to, yeah, I've been hearing this message too. It's time for a lot of people to make a decision, Seven of Cups, on what it is they want to create. Perhaps that Six of Cups reading before this one brought up some past memories, some familial or old friendships, experiences that remind us of the love that we have experienced. And that can nurture the sacral chakra as well. Nurturing our creativity with the sacral chakra. Opening up to receiving the aha moments, the little light bulb coming on, the moments of illumination, the bright ideas. I wasn't going to read it, but underneath the blue card, we also have lemon and access innovative thinking. So definitely the lower chakras here, staying grounded, opening up to new ideas, surrendering to higher consciousness, aligning your consciousness with your higher self, building your conscious emotional fortitude, becoming more conscious. You're becoming more conscious. Your I am consciousness. I am presence. Little mantra to embody that I am higher self. Yeah, looking in the subliminal spaces, the gray areas for the truth of us. You're learning to grow into a spiritually, emotionally mature adult. Congratulations, you're maturing. Your flower is maturing. Remember, in order to get that plant to grow more fully and not just bud and begin to grow, continue to nurture this growth. Continue to nurture the growth of your heart space through healing and letting go. Through inviting in healing by making space. Yeah, you're growing in your ability to attract abundance. And it's time for a rebirth. To put to rest what's no longer serving us with the death card. Death and rebirth, Scorpionic energy, Scorpio. Scorpios aren't afraid to get emotional with it. Letting go of what no longer serves us as well. Whatever emotional binds, perhaps that has to do with not expressing our emotions so much. Perhaps we were taught that some of our emotions weren't appropriate, like anger, rage, or even that desire for abundance. Perhaps we were been taught that we shouldn't ask for lots of abundance because that's not spiritual. Wow, yeah, getting definitely that from this reading with abundance and putting to rest these old emotional ties, perhaps to family or old historical ideas, whether it's family or past lives. It's time to step into be that magician and alchemize all of our wisdom from the past to really get into that cup and see what we want to, what's in our body and what we need to let go of to stay grounded and remember that we have the power to create our dreams. What do we need to know, see, and hear from the Magic Seer holographic tarot? That was miraculous. They landed right on the edge. How they didn't, those couple of cards, how they didn't go over was pretty sweet. What else do we need to know, see, and hear? I'm just throwing cards everywhere. Since I hit the floor, something we're really not maybe wanting to pick up. King of Wands. The King of Wands is our underlying energy here. So, being not afraid to step into the fires of alchemy, remembering to honor your personal power, taking ownership over our creations, getting serious about our energy and how we can use it creatively to create this abundance, to channel it into regenerating our body. You can channel deep, dark emotions into creative ideas, into healing as well. That's the alchemy and temperance. Aquarius energy. And this idea of keeping, 1 foot grounded, 22 on the timer, 222s, keeping that relationship with both of ourselves, our spiritual self and our earthly self. And turning that fire into, or turning that water into fire, and our emotion into creative expression, and the other way around when we need to. The 7 of Cups, guys, confirmation. Here are the 7 of Cups from our beautiful Magic Seer holographic deck. We've been juggling these ideas, and 7 of Cups also represents the 7 chakras, 7 main chakras. So, yeah, it's about making the choice to keep those 7 chakras in balance, to keep them full with things that nurture our centers. We got the dragon, we have the wreath of laurels, building a castle in the sky. The snake and the woman's head. I'm not sure quite what that represents. Lady Venus. And the magical cloak here. Or the Holy Grail, which is that heart energy. If you didn't know, now you do. The Holy Grail lives inside of you. The Holy Grail is your heart energy. 9 of Cups. So draw on your experiences, draw on the emotional fortitude that you've had thus far to awaken yourself and others. We're being awakened, this collective, Archangel Michael here blowing the horn, to a new level of consciousness, a new level of emotional consciousness where we can be creators, but in a regenerated body, and a body that is calm and connected and able to attract abundance. The Nine of Wands as well. I can't make this up, guys. Repeating cards here. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands both coming out. Just really calling you to draw on your experiences and the strength that's taken to come this far, and acknowledge how far you've come. Acknowledge what we've been through. Nine of Cups. If we've been a little beat up along the way. This is also removing the blinds, removing, nourishing ourselves as well, inviting in healing. You've been through enough. Yeah, you've put in the work. Been working hard to 25-55 to create change. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands into Ten of Wands. This too can be like, yeah, I'm ready to pack up my efforts and move on to something else. I'm gonna build my castle elsewhere, take my energy elsewhere. The Devil card. Ooh, the Devil. Capricorn energy here. The 15 card, number 6, devotion. Will you follow your devotions and commitments and overcome the bondages of emotion and that especially anything around despair with 8 of Cups, around conflict that creates conflict in the mind. 5 of Swords again asks us to find maturity, to remember, also, elephant doesn't forget sort of thing. We can forgive and not forget how we were treated. 5 of Swords. Don't try to suppress your feelings and your experiences. Allow them to teach you the type of work that needs to be put in to come into union of soul, of the divine masculine and feminine, to see the reflection in our emotional body and the emotions of others, as well as in just our experience, our connection to life. Yeah, see how we have like a spiritual being and like an earthly being here? This is the union of the earthly and the spiritual beingness. Yeah, you're in a place of transition. Transition, it's opportunity, a time to transition to calmer waters, to acknowledge that we may still have some thoughts and beliefs that we're taking with us, but we've awakened to what we've been through and what that's taught us, that what we want and what we don't want. Abraham Hicks always reminds us that we know what we want by experiencing what we don't want. So keep putting in the work. Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles to the 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's time to transition into out of a place of dreaming. So perhaps getting our head out of the clouds, putting down the dreaming for a minute and making a choice to build something solid, to choose to focus on a passion, 7 of Cups, reverse, and allow yourself to embrace this evolution, to release the bondage of old projects, people, and places, and take your power back over all the mental manipulations from ourselves and others, projections, 7 of Swords. Because it's time to receive what you put out there. 6 of Cups. Again, thinking about all the sweet moments in our life and how that might just show you exactly what it is you want to have, be, and create in our lives. I hope this found you on a nice altitude today. If not, perhaps we can get ourselves a little bit better. We do this emotional work. I love you. Take care, and namaste, guys.